Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Shootersmallz and thanks for tuning back into the channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys what I think the best controller is for any console player out there, so Xbox or PlayStation 4. A lot of you guys already know what it is, or you already have one, and that is the Scuf gaming controller. But before I get into that, if you are new around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do 2 videos a week around first-person shooters, and the goal is to get as many subscribers and views as I possibly can. So hit that subscribe button. So on to today's video, I'm going to be unboxing my first Scuf controller for you guys right here on camera, and then we're going to jump into a game of Black Ops 3 to kind of show you how it works and how it can be beneficial. On to the Scuf controller unboxing. So here is the box right here. Scuf gaming controller. Go on to the back, it kind of breaks down everything you need to know. That's okay, we're going to open up the box and see what's inside. Now I must say, I actually got the Scuf gaming controller like 6 months ago. So yeah, I've already unboxed it per se, and I've actually been using it for 6 months, but and I absolutely love it, by the way. Absolutely love the heck out of it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up right here. So inside the box I've got it open here. We've got the directions. Nobody needs directions. We've got, what is that? More directions, don't need that. We have directions for, I've got the trigger stops, or the trigger grip things, what do you call it? Adjustable trigger, I don't even know what you call it. Basically the quick trigger things where the trigger doesn't go all the way back, it's just a little short trigger. Anyways, this is the directions on those. I actually had to install them myself. You can custom order this Scuf controller with them already installed, or you can buy a little separate package that, if you have a Scuf controller and you don't have the trigger stops on it, you can buy this separate trigger stop package and do it yourself, and it's actually really easy. So if you have a Scuf and don't have the trigger stops and you want to buy them, just buy them and do them yourself. Big thank you sticker and the box, basically, right? And it has these little this little tool here, and I'll get into that in a minute, along with the trigger stop tool. It's like a little wrench. I don't know if you guys can see that, like a little wrench. I'll show you guys that in a minute. But on to the meat and the potatoes here. So the Scuf gaming controller, I actually have mine plugged in right now. That's why it's got the hard wire. Actually, I'll just unplug it. The wire is something I got in the package as well. So here is the Scuf gaming controller. Boom. Look at that, all blacked out. Absolutely loved it. All black with the green paddle shifters. And it had this little thing on the front here. That's just the headphone adapter. I'm sure you guys have all got that. It does work with Scuf, so you can still use your headphones. But on the back, you will see the 4 paddles. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So this one here is my left hand. That is the A button, B button, X and Y, so on and so forth. And you can remap those if you have the tool, which I do, to, you know, remap them to whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. But I did have, oh, I guess it did come with some joysticks. I have black ones and green ones at different sizes. So the normal size joysticks, and then this one is the medium size joystick, and I believe this one might be the small size. And then I have a big one in here. It's the large size. Anyways, all the joysticks are removable with this little tool. Excuse me. You just plop it on like that, untwist it, pull it out, put on a different joystick if you want a different one, a different size height one, or you could use Control Freaks. I know a lot of people like those, or you can just get a bigger stick. It doesn't really matter. It's the same thing, right? But if you guys have never gotten a Scuf before, this is basically what it looks like. The main benefits of a Scuf controller is definitely the paddles in the back. 120% the paddles in the back. So I do have this little grip. You probably can't see it, but it is a little grip to make it, if your hands sweat a lot, is, you know, kind of helps with that. But the paddles, yeah. So In first-person shooter games, keeping your thumbs on the joysticks is like a must, obviously. That way you can aim your gun and shoot people, and then you can use your back fingers to actually push the buttons like A and B buttons, and without taking your fingers off the joysticks. So that is the concept behind Scuf and any other controllers out there. I think Razer makes them as well, and I think Xbox Elite controllers, is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. But I think the most popular one is Scuf by and large, and they all kind of do the same thing. I actually think this new Scuf controllers have buttons on the sides here. So like right here they'll have a button. I don't know how you push it. You like push it with the side of your finger or something, but anyways, they're coming up with different ways to add more and more buttons. So if you think about a game, a first-person shooter like Black Ops 3, where there's wall running and the double jumping, it comes in huge handy. You can actually jump and be shooting someone at the exact same time, whereas before, if you were going to jump, you got to take your finger off the joystick here and hit the A button to jump, whereas now you can keep your finger on there, hit the back button to jump. So huge advantage in games like this. I play a lot of Battlefield. It's not so much of an advantage in Battlefield because you're not jumping around like craziness. To be honest, I still use the back buttons in Battlefield, but not nearly as much as Call of Duty, Fortnite. Fortnite is really big in Fortnite because some of those are your build buttons back there. So yeah, if you guys have ever been thinking about buying a Scuf, they're like 150 bucks minimum, and it can go up from there. So if you add the trigger stops, and if you add more grip around the sides, if you want to change the design of the face, they have really cool designs of the face, not just blacked out. You can do all that, but that is going to be pricey. So you're probably pushing 180, right? You know, so. But if you think about it, first thing you do is you buy an extra controller, right? That's 60 bucks. So any way you dice it, you're going to spend 60, right? So it's really only 100 bucks for another controller, maybe 120. So if you think about it like that, it's not too bad, and I think it's absolutely 120% worth it. So if you guys have never bought a Scuf, I would go ahead and give it a shot and do it, because it's absolutely amazing. And I'm not even a Scuf sponsor, so I don't get kickback from this or nothing. So yeah, let's go ahead and boot up some Black Ops 3 here and see how we can do. So guys, here we go. So all of the the jumping is going to be from those back buttons, and the like switching the weapons like that, all of that's going to be from the back buttons. And we will see how this goes. I'm going to try to show you guys what the benefits of this.
Outrider KIA. Confirmed.
Whew. Damn. Absolutely amazing. So right then and there, when I was shooting, I could have jumped and tried to get out of the way, but that guy was obviously behind me. But so if you get used to this, especially in Black Ops, it can actually be super beneficial. I mean, even just jumping around like this and being able to look is so much more beneficial to have a Scuf. It makes those kind of moves so much easier. Whew. Oh. No. Damn it, I was reloading. No, did I just get kicked? Okay, so that was super weird. We were in a game doing relatively decent, and then they threw us into this game. Ooh, that just spraying. Oh, Jesus. Throw that there, just in case someone decides to jump in the window after him. There we go. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 1, and you don't overly use it too much in that.
Sector wasted.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's gonna be something over here. Yep, double. Get licked, bro. See, just like that. That is absolutely perfect. Or just like that as well. I hit the thrusters right as I was falling down. So that kind of a thing. If you can time it perfectly, they're going to be so beneficial. No, bud. Bloodthirsty. Boom. Boom, bud.
Assets down.
Got one. Come on. Got one. Got one. And Hellstorm kills me.
Cyber assets down.
Oh my god, shotgun. Absolutely amazing. I could have jumped 20 and 8, not doing too horrible here. You guys can actually see the benefits of having a Scuf controller. So that's good. No. Oh! I didn't jump on that one. I actually crouched, and I'm pretty sure that saved my life. From deep? No. I could have got the 2-piece to win it, to finish it off. There you go. 22 and 10 with the Scuf controller. And a little bit rusty there, but you can definitely see how on those jumping and shooting, or just jumping around corners and aiming, really benefits you. Especially in Fortnite too, if you're trying to build something super fast. So yeah, there's a Scuf controller. If you guys don't have one, I would recommend getting one. They are absolutely amazing. And I just love mine to death. I'll show you again real quick what they look like. Not too shabby dabby. I was jumping with this back button right here. Anyways guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Shootersmallz, and I'll see you guys in the next video.